Stockholm Syndrome is a psychological response. It happens during a hostage situation. The hostage develops positive feelings for the captor. These feelings are illogical. The captor is a threat to the hostage's safety. Stockholm Syndrome is a coping mechanism. It helps the hostage to survive a traumatic experience. The hostage may feel empathy for the captor. They may develop positive feelings. They might even start to identify with the captor's cause. This is a complex phenomenon. It is not fully understood. It is important to remember that not all hostages develop Stockholm Syndrome, and not all captors evoke this response. We need to study it carefully. We can then understand and help victims of hostage situations. They deserve our support and understanding. The term Stockholm Syndrome has a fascinating history. It comes from a bank robbery. This robbery happened in Stockholm, Sweden. The year was 1973. The robbers held 4 hostages. They were trapped in the bank vault. The siege lasted 6 days. During this time, a strange thing happened. The hostages started to bond with their captors. They feared for their lives, yet they developed sympathy for the robbers. After their release, the hostages defended their captors. They refused to testify against them. This event puzzled the world. It led to the identification of a new psychological phenomenon. This phenomenon was named Stockholm Syndrome. The Norrmalmstorg robbery became a defining case. It highlighted the complex dynamics between captors and captives. What causes Stockholm Syndrome? Experts believe it's the brain's way of coping. It helps a person deal with extreme stress and fear. Imagine being trapped. Your life is in someone else's hands. You feel helpless. You cling to any sign of kindness from your captor. You see it as hope. You start to focus on their good side. You ignore the bad. This is a way to protect yourself. It reduces your anxiety in a terrifying situation. Another factor is gratitude. The captor has power. They can choose to harm or help. When they show small acts of kindness, you feel grateful. This gratitude can be powerful. It can shift your perception. You start to see your captor as a protector. This is the core of Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome is not limited to bank robberies. It can happen in any situation. A person is held captive against their will. One of the most well-known cases is that of Patty Hearst. In 1974, Hearst was kidnapped. Her captors were a revolutionary group. Hearst was initially terrified, but over time she bonded with her captors. She even participated in their criminal activities. Hearst's case shocked the world. It showed how powerful Stockholm Syndrome can be. It can make a victim identify with their abuser. Another famous case is that of Elizabeth Smart. She was kidnapped in 2002. She was held captive for 9 months. Smart also developed a bond with her captors. These cases show the complex reality of Stockholm Syndrome. They highlight the need for understanding and support for victims.